Sawubona mngani, welcome back to Zulu Lessons with me, Thando, the place for modern conversational Zulu language lessons. Sawubona, sawubona, sawubona. Now, we are talking about birds. A bird, inyoni, a bird. Birds, the plural of course shows in the prefix, Izinyoni, Izinyoni. Now we'll talk about a few of them, just so that you know their names. We won't really exhaust them because I don't know all of them. I'm just sharing with you what I know. And then I want to tell you a naughty little song that we used to sing. The song wasn't naughty itself. It's what we did to it that made it naughty. So listen. So there was a song about birds that we sang when we were kids. And it said, we are birds, move from here to there, we are birds. Or we dart from to and fro, we are birds. But now, in isiZulu, if you call someone inyoni, you're basically saying they're not very smart. As in like they're not very street smart. So who wants to be said to be inyoni, So we didn't actually personalize this thing when we were saying we are birds. We actually turned it around and said, you are a bird, and called somebody else a bird instead. And said, you are a bird, you are a bird, you are a bird, you move to and fro, you are a bird. So this is the song. Let me tell you. Izinyoni tina Izinyoni, Izinyoni tina Izinyoni, siyasuka siyahlala Izinyoni, siyasuka siyahlala Izinyoni. And now this is how we turned it around. Uyinyoni wena uyinyoni, uyinyoni wena uyinyoni, uyasuka uyahlala uyinyoni, uyasuka uyahlala uyinyoni. So that's the naughty part. But anyway, our teachers persevered. So inyoni is a bird, izinyoni are birds. And because I like to preach, I'm going to preach. Can we please just leave their habitats alone? Can we please just make sure that we leave it clean? If you do decide to go on a hike, don't throw your trash in. Come on. Behave yourself. So, I'm done. Ukhozi. Now, did you hear that sound? That's a KL sound. Ukhozi. So, let's think about this now. This is how I'm making it. My teeth do not touch, so they don't get together. When I make this sound, do you hear it's kind of like tearing something? Try that. And it doesn't come from here. It's just here, at the back here of my teeth, right here at the back. So, try it, my friend. And then the plural is Oklebe. Those are hawks. And then the next one is ingwe. Did you hear? Ingwe is a vulture, and the plural is amangwe. Let's think about this one. Look at it. The plural noun is amangwe, so which tells us it's in class 3. But the singular is ingwe, which shows us that it is in class 5. That's one of those few nouns, like intombazane, a girl, amantombazane, girls, Inkonjane, a king, amakhosi, kings. That's one of those few nouns that have their singular in class 5 but have their plural in class 3. Just like this one, ingwe, amangwe. Let's continue. This is a dove. Now, we may not all agree on how it's pronounced, so I'm going to tell you the two pronunciations. Ihobhe and ihobhe. Those are the two pronunciations. I go with ihobhe. And the plural is Amahobhe, Amahobhe, Amahobhe. And somebody else then can then go with Amahobhe. I don't. That's just me. I'm just letting you know how easy it is. So anyway. Ijuba, Ijuba, Ijuba. That's a pigeon. Amajuba, Amajuba, Amajuba. Those are pigeons. Isikhova, Isikhova, Isikhova. That's an owl. Izikhova, Izikhova, Izikhova. Those are owls. Inkonjane, Inkonjane, Inkonjane. That's a swallow. Izinkonjane, Izinkonjane, Izinkonjane. Yinhle inkonjane. Ukhozi, Ukhozi, Ukhozi. That's an eagle. Ukhozi, omaphiko phiko. So basically saying an eagle with huge wings, because it really does have a huge or long wingspan. And the plural is Izinkozi, Izinkozi, Izinkozi. That's eagles. So something that is named after Ukhozi, that is something I really enjoy, is Ukhozi FM. It's a radio station under the SABC. You can find it online. Just Google Ukhozi FM. You'll find it. They do tend to speak fast, but for some reason, they are so kind. So after around 6 p.m., they do tend to speak a little slower, And so if you are still learning isiZulu, you'll then be able to find some few words here and there and some couple of sentences there and there that you can understand. Ukhozi FM. Ukhozi luhamba phambili. So check it out. Ihlokohloko, Ihlokohloko, Ihlokohloko. That's a weaver. And look at it, it's busy, working so hard. We've got a few here at my house. Amahlokohloko, Amahlokohloko, Amahlokohloko. Those are weaver birds, plural. Ugilonki, Ugilonki, Ugilonki. So that's a heron, Ugilonki. Ogilonki, Ogilonki, Ogilonki. Those are herons. Unowanga, Unowanga, Unowanga. That's a stork. And no, it doesn't bring babies. No. No. Onowanga, Onowanga, Onowanga. Those are storks. So beautiful. Look at that. The colors, that contrast between the black and the white. Oh, beautiful. I love bird life. Anyway, Ilanda, Ilanda, Ilanda. That's an egret. Ilanda. And the plural, Amalanda, Amalanda, Amalanda. Uthekwane, Uthekwane, Uthekwane. That's a hammercock bird. Othekwane, Othekwane, Othekwane. Those are hammercocks. Inkwazi, Inkwazi, Inkwazi. It's a fish eagle, so really almost kind of looks like Ukhozi. Do you see? But it's not exactly the same. The plural is Izinkwazi, Izinkwazi, Izinkwazi. So something that might interest you is the president's airplane in South Africa is called Inkwazi, Inkwazi. And yes, it does fly high, so Inkwazi actually makes sense, don't you think? Oh yeah. Undlunkulu, Undlunkulu, Undlunkulu. That's a sparrow. Now, the sparrows were so many where I grew up in Umlazi Township in Durban. So, Undlunkulu is what we saw the most of. We did see swallows, we did see eagles, we did see a lot of these like Ogilonki, but these ones, Undlunkulu, we saw the most. Ondlunkulu, Ondlunkulu, Ondlunkulu are the plural sparrows. Inche, 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 that's an ostrich. Izinche, 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 those are ostriches. Now do you hear that sound? NTSH. NTSH. So just practice that sound, work on it over and over, putting different vowels after the sound, like ncha, like something new, ingubo, encha, so that you get to learn and be familiar with the sound. So inche is an ostrich. Now, my friend, I once planted cabbage, ikabish, and they didn't really do very well, but only one cabbage survived, and it was growing very well. And I was thinking, actually, I'm going to pick it the next day, you know, just harvest my cabbage and enjoy it. Then I wake up the next day, I take care of the chickens first and all of that stuff, and I come to the side where the vegetables are, and I look, there is a guinea fowl, impangele, eating my cabbage. My only one surviving cabbage. This thing, I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't want them in my farm. I don't want them in my garden. I don't want them anywhere near me. Thank you. I don't care if you think they are cute with their really pretty black and white feathers. I don't care. I don't want them. Anyway, impangele. Impangele is a guinea fowl. The plural is izimpangele. 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 Guinea fowls. Inkankane. 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 This is the one that was driving Pharrell Williams, the singer, Because I'm Happy, that guy. The Hadida, he was like, this thing is so loud. What is it with this thing? But anyway, the plural is amankankane. 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 Those are Hadidas. Now, why is it making so much noise for us so early in the morning? So those are birds in isiZulu. Birds. So I'm going to see you on the next videos where we talk about creepy crawlies and things like that. Usale kahle mngani.